Hello YouTube, welcome to a brand new video, and as it says in the title, this is going to be my first ever Hot Wheels pickup video. Primarily this is a gaming channel, and if you look back at my previous videos you'll see game pickups, gameplays and challenges. Actually a while back I did a few of 8-Bit Boy UK's Sega Master System challenge. Unfortunately I haven't done any of these recent challenges, mainly because of time. My channel name, One of MSX to Go, is purely because of my love and passion for the MSX computers. It was the first computer that I got back in Christmas 1984. But rather than start a new channel, I thought I'd just keep it plain and simple. For me anyways, just by having the one channel. Hot Wheels, I've been collecting them now for the past couple of years now. I've never done any videos on them. I also do collect, when I do find them, Matchbox, Majorettes and Siku. I live on a Portuguese island called Madeira, so Hot Wheels here, they're not easy to get hold of, and in fact any die cast. So I mainly stick to the main lines because again the premiums, when they are really hard to come by here, and when they do show up a particular series they're quite expensive to buy, so I just stick to the main lines. Sorry about that. I'm still using my old Canon video camera, which I've had for a number of years now. Still works perfectly, no problems with it, but just for some strange reason every now and again while recording it seems to cut itself off, so my apologies for the odd occasional cut in the video. I've not done YouTube videos for a while now, so I just didn't see the need to invest in a new camera. But hey ho, who knows, I might have to do so now. So anyway, enough waffling on to my first Hot Wheels pickup video. I was in London last week for 2 weeks, so of course I went peg hunting up and down stores, mainly the Entertainers, which is a toy store in the UK, also Smith's, another toy store. Supermarkets, I went to Tesco's, Sainsbury's, I went to Poundland and also B&M. And this is what I come up with. As you can see, there's quite a few there to go through, so I'm hoping to keep this short and sweet. I really don't want this video to drag on for too long, but that's what I got. It's in a Smith's bag. See that? So, let's begin, shall we? It's been a while since I've been on camera, so bear with me a sec. So first up we've got the 72 Ford Gran Torino Sport. I do like the colouring on this one, it's got that Starsky and Hutch vibe to it. I do like this casting. Where should I put them? Okay, I'll just leave them here on the floor for the time being. Next up we've got the La Troca. This casting has been going on for a while now. I do have one in white and sort of gold. I do also like the sort of pinkish purpley colour scheme on it, so that's pretty cool. Next up is the Matt and Debbie's Hayes 1988 Pro Street Thunderbird. Wow, that's a long one there. Which is really, I do like the colouring to this one. It's really cool. I hope the lighting isn't too making it look bad. I apologise nevertheless. There is a white version now that's just come out. Next up is the tuned 83 Chevy Silverado in red. Now I do have a blue one, and I've just seen the new cases for 2023, and there is a green variant coming out which looks good, so I'm hoping to get that one. Next up is the Audi RS6 Tron GT in red. I'm not sure if they brought out another colour variant to this one. I don't know if it's a grey one, could be wrong, but it is a nice casting nevertheless. I do like it. Okay, so now we got the tuned classic TV series Batmobile. This is the third colour variant to this diecast. There's the original sort of classic look to the TV series, and also sort of a black one with sort of blue very much like this one but in blue. I didn't get that one because it looked too similar to the original one, but this red one looks really cool, so I got that one. Next up is the 1970 Pontiac Firebird, which I do like this one. I do have the white variant to this. There is a red one which I've not found, but this blue one looks really cool. Next up is the 95 Jeep Cherokee. Again, pretty cool. Next up is the Dodge Challenger drift car. I do like this casting. I have a few of them already, but I do like the decal on this. It's really cool. Next up we've got the 32 Ford in this Golf decal, which is really good. I do have another one of this which came in a 5-pack somewhere up there. I think it's in the... Oh no, actually it's an Uno decal. There we go. So it's got an Uno decal. I hope that's focusing. So that looks really cool. I'll just leave that there for a second. Next up is the Lucio Air in white. I really don't like those wheels though. Don't know why Hot Wheels do those wheels. I just don't like them. But it's a nice casting nevertheless. I think there is a grey variant to that one, colour variant. Next up we've got the 70 Chevrolet SS wagon. I do love this casting. I do like the wagons. Got a couple of these already, obviously in other colours. Oh, sorry about the lighting. So next up, this one's a fantasy car. I do like getting the odd fantasy car. I do like fantasy cars in general. It just adds a bit of fun to the collection. And this one is the La Fasta. It sort of reminds me of, anyone remembers the Automan series from the 80s, and it's got that Tron look to it, so I do like it. I do have a couple of other variants of that one. Next up we've got the Aston Martin V12 Speedster in black. I hope this is coming out alright on camera. Okay, next up, another fantasy car. This is the Track Ripper. I do like the look of it, even though it is a fantasy car. But as I said, I'm not too bothered with fantasy cars. In the beginning, I was sticking mainly to the sort of realistic cars, but that's fantasy. They sort of grew on me after a while, so I don't mind getting the odd one. Next up we've got the 84 Audi Sports Quattro. I have this one in green, and I think I've got a red one. But I'm looking out for the yellow one. So, but this one's in blue, as you can see. But it's a cool diecast. So I'm really pleased with that one. So next up we've got the 65 Mustang Fast Too Fast, the fastback. Really cool in sort of brown. There is a green variant which I'm looking out for. Actually, when I first got back into collecting Hot Wheels, the first car that I actually picked up was the fastback in this Golf decal. That was the first one the first Hot Wheel that I got when I got back into collecting. When I started collecting, so, and it just snowballed from there. So next up is the big Air Bel Air in sort of pink. I do have a couple of castings of this one. I'm pleased with that. So what we got there? Okay, so this one's the Rolling Express. It's actually a treasure hunt. I do like this casting. I do have it. The two previous ones. I've got the second variant that came out, and a blue one. There is a yellow one. It's sort of goldish yellow. And then there's this one. Again, it's a fantasy casting, but it's also by one of my favourite Hot Wheel designers, who sadly passed away last year, Ryo Sada. So I do like collecting all the cars that he designed whenever I can get them. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. He also worked at Matchbox with, again, I'm trying to get as many of his designs as I can when I do find him in the wild. So next up, sorry about the cut there, guys. Next up I was going to show you, I do like my turtles, and as you can see I am wearing Turtles t-shirt. So it's the turtle shell. I think it's the 4th colour variant that Hot Wheels have released. The first one was this one. There's a bluish and a reddish one. The red one's over there. I think the blue one I've got back there somewhere. Bit of fun. I like it. It's a great casting. As I said, I do like my turtles. It's a guilty pleasure. I have loads of turtle figures there. Anything quirky like that I do like. I also like, for example, the duck and roll. I do like that casting. It was also designed by Ryo Sada, so it was a no-brainer to get. They've also released that as a treasure hunt. So onwards to, okay, so what do we have here? Is the 68 Mercury Cougar. I really do like this casting. I don't have many of these castings, but when I do find them in a while, I will pick them up because I do like this casting. Great colour to it. I like the decal. So yeah, put that down there. Next up is the 1986 Toyota van. This is the second colour variant. There is a red one which I'm looking out for. I couldn't find it while I was in London. Of course, over here it's impossible. There is in 23 case there is a new one which kind of beigey. It's part of the I think it's part of the 80s series. But yeah, hoping to get that one too. I'm not so keen on it grey, but it would have to do for the time being. Next up is the McLaren Elva. Have I got that right? Yep, McLaren Elva. Sorry guys, my eyesight isn't as good as it used to be. Yeah, but it's a good casting. Nice blue racing decal theme to it. Okay. So this one is the 79 Chevy Silverado Trail Boss LT. It's a long one. Not a big fan on this one, but I do have a couple already. I'm just not too keen on the baller decal. I much prefer the Golf or the Moon Eyes. So I don't know whether they've done one in those decals. If not, hoping to get one in that style. But yeah. Next up is the 69 Coupe Camaro in yellow. Next one is the Bone Shaker. I love the Bone Shaker. I have about 6 or 7 now. I think the Bone Shaker is really cool. And I've got one in Moon Eyes. I think it's got one in grey. It's Moon Eyes and yellow in Moon Eyes. Have a few more. But I do like that casting a lot. Never get tired or bored of picking up a bone shaker. Next up is the Cockney Cab 2. There is another colour variant to this. I think it's in blue. This one has been around for a while. It just hasn't shown up in recent years. Or was it the first one? I can't remember now, but yeah. But anyway, there you go. There's the Cockney Cab 2. A really cool casting with the Union Jack flag on it. Oops. Okay. So next one is the Honda Civic Custom. Again, another Ryu Asada design. There is a blue variant to it, and I'm assuming the 78. I don't know if you can see that there. Okay. If it's in focus, the 78 with the R underneath it. The 78 was the year that he was born. The blue variant has 42 on it, which is sadly the age that he passed away. Passed away at 42 years of age. So I'm guessing that's why those numbers are there. Next up is the Ford Shelby GT 350R in blue. I do have a couple of these, but I do like this casting. So yeah. Next up is the, I don't even know how to pronounce this, Dmitrin Volis, or well, there it is. What's it called? I don't pronounce that. Dmitrin Volis. Oh god, my eyesight's getting bad. Anyway, there you go. In green, it's got that sort of racing theme to it. I do believe there's a blue and a red one. I think I've got the red one. But it looks really cool. I actually do prefer it in green. Sorry about the lighting there, the glare. But I do like this casting. It's got that retro Lancia look to it. Ferrari maybe. It's part of the Retro Racers series, so that explains it. Oh my god. This one I got for my daughter, but she didn't want it. I actually do like it, so I'm going to keep it. I do have the first variant to this, which was in grey, and that is the Barbie Extra. It's actually not a bad casting. I do like the colour. Nothing wrong with pink. There is the 23 casing. There is a white one coming out. Where I get it though, I don't think so. This is enough. I actually do have the Barbie van somewhere. I do, yeah, I do. Next up, I've got the Nissan Patrol Custom. Really cool casting. So yeah, I really apologise for the cuts, guys. You have to bear with me. I don't know why. Age, who knows? I guess I really do need to invest in a new camera. But there's not that many to go. And these next three I'm going to show you, I am so pleased to get hold of, to finally add to the collection. They were a hard find. They really were. I know for a fact here, almost certainly, I would not be able to get them in Madeira, here in Madeira. Saying that though, the first one I'm going to show you, I was lucky to find here the first two variants, but after getting them, I never saw them again. So first one is the 87 Ford Sierra Cosworth. Fantastic casting. I really do like this casting. One of my favourite classic cars. First being the Ford Capri. I do love that car. This is also designed by Ryu Asada, so it was a no-brainer. Fantastic. Love the. It looks great in red. The wheels, racing theme going on there. The previous two, First one they released was the black one, and then there was the blue one with the orange basing. Again, all had this racing theme going to it. I do like it. So pleased to find it. I found this at Smith's. It was the only one there. So yeah, really pleased to add that to my collection. My dad had a Sierra back in the day. It was a white one. I called it the Cosworth, but it wasn't. But yeah, so that's the Ford Sierra Cosworth. Next we've got the Ford Escort RS2000. I don't know if this is a new casting. I've not seen any previous ones before. I could be wrong, but a good casting nevertheless. But my only one disappointment, not much of a thing, ain't no big thing, but no detail at the front. But they've added detail in the back. Indicators, as you can see there, there's even a number plate. I know I always do that. It would have been nice, but it is what it is, but still a great casting. I've seen a couple videos on YouTube, or was it Instagram? I think it was Instagram. Someone customizing it, adding detail to the front and changing the wheels. It's something I would like to do actually. I'd love to get another one of these and change the wheels and add some detail at the front. I've got a McLaren that I bought a while back. It's part of the Retro Racers. Can't remember where it was now. But anyway, I mistakenly got two. Not realizing I had one, I got another one. So I opened one of them, and wasn't a good roller. The wheels, dodgy wheels. So I would love to change them. Yeah, give it a go. Why not? Might do that. Also, my wife's father, he had an Escort back in the day, also in white. So, yeah, Ford Escort RS 2000. Now the final of the three is the 70s Ford Escort RS 1600. Fantastic casting. I do have a black one and an orange one. Again, no detail. It is what it is, but it's still a great casting. Fantastic car. It's part of the Rally Champs series. I do like those wheels. Fantastic wheels. So yeah, that one is part of the Retro Racers. What's this one? The 80s. Good times, good times. Right, next one. We've got one of my favourite 80s TV show, sticking to the 80s theme, is the Kit Concept. It's obviously a fantasy casting, but I do like it. I liked it so much, I got two. So I can open one and put one on display. Really hope they bring out another colour variant to this. I'd be interested to see what colour they'll bring out next. Possibly the car version. But then again, there is a little bit of grey to this one. Light car. But still a great casting. So, really pleased with that. Next up, I also got two. And it's on the long card, which is obviously the thing in the States, and you'll find them. Yeah, you'll find them in the UK, but over here, it's a no, a definite no. So we've got this. This is also a Ryu design. So it's the '91 Mazda MX-5 Miata. As you can see, it's on the long card. I did get two because I will be opening one, put it on display. Not big fan of the car myself, but I do like the sort of decal on it, green basing. So I'm really pleased with it. As you can see, just there, you can make out the Ryu's rides. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Got two. So on to the final three. First up, show you is this one, which is part of the World Class Race series. This is well, it's the Ford GT. do like this casting. It's a great car. Nice little decal to it as well. This is number 4 or 5. Also, you get the McLaren, you get the Lamborghini, Aston Martin, obviously the Ford, and you get the Audi Spider, which I did see over there. It has this glittering effect to it. But it's in grey. I'm not a big fan of the colour grey. And besides, I do have 2 Audi Spiders from Siku, so as you can see them, got them here. It's nice detail to it. Wheels, yeah, would have been nice in black. But saying that, this lime green one looks really nice, and as you can see, the wheels are in black. Nice detail to it. So that, maybe I should have got it, but having these 2 already, I think it was enough for me. So yeah, so that's the from the World Class Racer series, and the last 2 are from the. I did say I don't get premiums because they're expensive, but I just had to get these, and will I get the rest of the set? If I see them, maybe. Now these are a tenner each, almost certain over here will be about €15 each. So first up, one of 5 is the 69 Alfa Romeo, excuse me, 33 Stradale. Looks really nice, as you can see, nice yellow there. The wheels. £10, but then you can see the quality there from your normal mainline. Really nice, great casting. There's also the Speeddale, the Koenigsegg, and the Lamborghini Enza, which I wouldn't mind getting that if I see it. As I said, I wouldn't mind getting the whole set, to be honest. But my favourite one has to be this one because it's my favourite supercar of all time, without a doubt, and that's the '94 Bugatti EB110. One of my favourite supercars, if not my favourite supercar of all time. I do love this car. Fantastic car. I actually do have a 1/18 scale by Buragu. I do love this car. Oops, sorry about the light there. As you can see that. Fantastic. So yeah. Oh, also, coming home at the airport, popped into duty free. Of course I do. I did have to check to see if I could find any Hot Wheels. A few main lines, not of interest, but I did pick up this 5-pack, which is the Flame series. Which you get the 41 Wiley, the 68 Hemi Barracuda, 69 Camaro, 69 Dodge Charger 500, and the 73 Ford Falcon XB. So I was really pleased to get that at the airport. So yeah, I think that's about it really. That was my haul that I picked up while in London. There's the Sierra. Also, speaking of 118, I would love to get Corgi have a 118 scale in white of the Cosworth. Would love to get hold of that. So at some point, yeah, definitely be getting that. And they've also got the Cortina Mark II, which wouldn't mind that either. Another classic car. Yeah, so that really is about it. I think that's no more to show. Just move these out of the way before I step on them. So there you have it, guys. That was my first pickups videos in a while, and yeah, my first ever Hot Wheels pickup video. just thought I'd show you the little haul that of Hot Wheels that I picked up while in London. Something different for the channel, bit of fun. So yeah, and also apologies for the cut in the videos. It is what it is, this camera. But actually this cut I've had to do myself because I completely forgot that I needed to pop out. So you've probably, I don't know if you noticed that I have shaved. But yeah, I do need to invest in a new camera. But with Christmas coming up and things already planned, it's not going to be any time soon. So you guys, you're going to have to bear with me with this camera for the time being. And it is what it is. Also, if you do like your Hot Wheels, you pick up videos, and do head on over to Xfile27OH channel. Him, his son and his wife, they do the occasional Hot Wheels pickups. Also, they do have another channel called the Northeast Pop Hunters. So if you like your your Funko Pops, your Pop Vinyls, do head on over to their channel, then check it out. I myself, I'm not the biggest, not really into the Funko Pops. It's a collection. I really don't have the space. I mean, I may have to even do a room tour, and you'll see. I just don't have the space for another collection. But Marcus, I did mention to you that I do have the one, and here she is. As you can see, Shantae from obviously from the games series, from the Shantae games. Really adorable. I got the box, I keep it up there, but I just like to keep it out on display. So there you go, Marcus. That's the one Funko Pop that I do have. I'll put it here, just so put it back there where she belongs. So yeah, yeah, just to start collecting Funko Pops. No, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. It is, I just don't have the space. I mean, if there was any Funko Pops that I would like to collect, it'd be the ones from the original Battlestar Galactica TV series. But they're only available in the States, and I'd have to get them from eBay, and they're about between $19 to $25 each, plus the postage on top of that. And then I don't know whether I'll be paying any import duties on top of that, so it would work out too expensive. But I'd love to get them. There's there's Commander Adama, there's Apollo, Starbuck. There's the Cylon, the original Cylon. There is also another one. I don't know if it's Boltar. I'll stick in some pictures here. So those are the original Funko Pops I wouldn't mind having in the collection. The Battlestar Galactica, the original TV series Funko Pops. I do love that TV show. My daughter does collect the odd Funko Pops, but it's mostly from her favourite anime and manga series. So if you like your Funko Pops, do head on over to their channel. It's the Northeast Pop Hunters. I'll put links below to the channel. Also his main channel, Xfile2708, where he does game streams and of course Hot Wheel pickup videos. I've known Marcus now for well over 12 years now here on YouTube. We've become good friends. We've done game trades in the past. When he first started doing YouTube, he was going for a full UK PAL Mega Drive collection. Down to earth, friendly guy. Watching the Freedom when they do their videos, there's good chemistry there, fun all around, have a good laugh. So do head on over to their channel and give them some support and subscribe. As for me, that's about it. Until the next time, hopefully with another Hot Wheel pickups video. Could also be a game pickup video, because I'm just going to keep it to the one channel. It's much easier for me. I can barely keep up with one channel, let alone have another channel. But that's about it from me then. So until the next time, bye for now and take care.